Adria Coral 650 SP. It's 6.7 metres long. It's a 4-berth. It's 3,500 kilograms. So you don't need a C1 licence to drive it. Any licence will do. It's a 2.8 diesel. It is a cam belt, not a chain, so you will have to get them done every 5 years. So let's have a look around. Here's where we put our water in to fill up the fresh water tank. So this one's got gas it on. So you can fill the gas up from here. And then we've got 2 bottles there, which is plenty enough gas that you're going to need. Cassette toilet. And then we have got a bike rack. And then we do have underneath the bed. And just be careful that you don't bang your head on this, like I did the other day, and it hurts. Also access again for underneath the bed. We've got the flue for the heating system, also the flues for the fridge. And again, yet more access and storage. And then we've already put the hookup in, so let's have a look inside. The Adria Coral's pretty much standard European version type of van, where you have a fixed bed at the back. You've got the dinette area here with the seats that'll swivel round to make a decent size area. And then we have the kitchen area with the hobs and grill. But what we do have on this is a big fridge freezer. And then moving towards the back, we do have the fixed bed. And then we have a separate shower and toilet area. So if we move over to the controls, here's a 12 volts, which I've already switched on, and here's a pump. Basically, we do have a heater system for the fresh water tank for in winter to stop the fresh water tank from freezing up. We have conditions of leisure and also a vehicle battery. And then we do have the fresh water tank and wastewater tank levels. So you can see I've switched the 12 volts on. You can see I've switched the pump on. So when we fill up the fresh water tank, don't forget we've got to prime up with the hot water tank. So we'll put the tap on, and then that'll prime up the heater. And then we'll move over here. I'll just switch that off because I have had it on the gas. So we have the gas, we have 230, so if we're plugged in to the hookup, and then we also have the 12 volts. 12 volts not working because we've not got the engine switched on. So I'll move it over to electric, and then here's our temperature control. And then we have our hobs. So 3. They're all working that. And then also with the van, we do have a grill. Little light there. And there's our grill working. Turn that light off. And then moving towards the back, we have the toilet. So there's our flush, and it takes water from the fresh water tank. That's why you can hear the pump going. And then we have a flap there that opens and closes. Right, to operate the heating and hot water, what we have is the Truma system here. So the top 2 settings are summer settings, so that's 40 degrees hot water, 60 degrees hot water. We have O for off, and then the bottom ones are winter settings. So we've got heated only, and then heated and hot water. And this just runs on gas, it doesn't run off 230. So if we want to put that hot water on, we just turn it to 40, turn it to 60, and then that'll start up the Truma will. And I'll just show you the Truma system, actually, it's underneath here. So if you can see here, there's our hot water system. And then to drain this off, I'll just show you here. Now what we've got, here's your drain off. So to drain it down when you're not using the van, which is a good idea really, you turn that. And as you can hear, the water's coming out. We've got to close this again, but we also have to press that button in. Now because we've got the pump on, what the pump's doing is automatically priming up the heater again. So we've got our hot water on. So we have the leisure battery, we have a 230 consumer unit, And then what we do is here, we've got our 12 volts. So if I just take this off here, we have a 12 volt fuse, and they're all labelled up with a pump, light 3, light 2, light 1. So everything there, and they're just a spade fuse. I'll show you your fresh water. There's our freshwater tank. Let's just unscrew that. If you can just see there, the little plug, that drains down the freshwater tank. For your waste tank, let's just go around. And this is your waste drain off here, with which you turn. That's closed now, that's open, and that's to drain down your waste tank. So the Adria Coral cab, we have the reversing camera. As I said before, it's on a Fiat Ducato 2.8, 5-speed, and with CD radio. So we've got a big skylight here, blinds, fly screen, a lot of cupboards. So you've got the top lockers as well as these small bottom ones which go all the way around the van. And like I say, we've got a good bathroom area there. It's your typical continental type of motorhome. Adria, good solid build, Adria Coral.